Now, let's welcome Will Jones, Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center's nurse manager for the Med-Surg department. Welcome to the show today, Will. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I'd like to start off by learning about you and your background. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, originally I'm from West Virginia. Escaped as a young man and lived in Escaped. No, the cold weather. I had some
That's
opportunities.
right. I understand. I'm from West Virginia too.
We don't have to shovel sunshine down here,
No.
So that's why we're
nice,
here.
Yeah.
But I'm from West Virginia. I lived in South Georgia, North Florida for a number of years. Served in the military down there. Subsequently went to college, and then thought I'd meet a fancy Southern girl and met a girl from West Virginia in Florida.
You're kidding.
So we ended up back in West Virginia for a couple of years while she finished a master's, and then fell in love with Southport a couple of years back, and we will be here 2 years this May.
Wow, that is nice, interesting. So tell me a little bit about your role at the hospital.
I am the manager of the medical surgical department on the second floor.
On the second floor. Yes, and when did you take that role of manager position, Will?
January.
January.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you've been here a while. So, well, I know we refer to it as the Med-Surg department, and I don't think everybody knows what that really means. So tell me what exactly is the Med-Surg department?
Well, we are a 50-bed floor where we take care of 16 years of age to adult across the lifespan of medical and surgical issues. Medical surgical nursing is an exclusion field in the sense that we do not take care of a specific disease process. We take care of a little bit of everything. So our staff and nurses need to be able to take care of a diverse population with complicated medical issues and be prepared from the medical side, acutely ill patients, to the surgical, post-operative, and pre-operative. So we sort of take care of the whole ball of wax, if you will.
So the patient population is a mix of surgical and medical.
It is very
patients.
diverse, yes.
Yeah. So what if they have a higher need, a higher acuity level? What happens there?
Well, for instance, the third floor houses the ICU and the PCU, a progressive care unit. So think of it in terms of steps. If you needed a higher level of care that we may not be able to provide due to acuity or perhaps a drip that you may require, you could go to the progressive care unit, which is a step down from the ICU. And then inversely, you may come back the opposite direction as you progress.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you that. I know that in years past, a patient in ICU usually went to what we called the step-down unit, so the progressive care, and then maybe on down. Is that still the norm?
Correct. Now, someone may be doing fantastic in the progressive care unit and be discharged from the PCU, if you will. However, the natural progression would be progressive care down to the medical surgical department, where we could continue to accommodate your needs and then plan for your discharge. So that's where we want to transition you home to your primary care physician at some point, but we, again, continue to provide that care throughout the facility as your needs either increase or decrease in anticipation for discharge.
Well, I know that you and your team have a lot going on. What are some of the initiatives that you're currently working on?
Well, one that I really like, there's been a paradigm shift in healthcare with, instead of you being our patient, we are your healthcare provider. So we really strive to deliver on the human experience, to involve the entire family, to involve, to provide you what you want out of your healthcare experience. And that's something that we take great pride in, and that we really want to, we strive for that in every encounter with every patient.
That's great. That sounds wonderful. Well, tell me, what would you like your patients and families out in the community to know about Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center as well as the Med-Surg department?
Well, we aim at giving a remarkable experience every single time in everything that we do. And it's humbling, and we are honored that people reach out to us and choose us as their healthcare provider, and it's a lofty promise that they've asked us to accomplish, and we like to deliver on it. So, you know, the Med-Surg department, I tell people when they leave, I never want to see you again here. I would love to see you in the community, and it's great serving your neighbors. You see John at the store, and John feels better. You know, it's really, like I said, a humbling experience to be part of something that is greater than yourself when people are at their most vulnerable. So.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's time for us to wrap up. And we so appreciate you being here. What a great service you're providing for the community. And we appreciate you sharing that with us today.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me. And I want to compliment my team, because for me it's an honor to lead a team with that much courage and compassion from day to day. It's a joy to wake up and go in and like I said, be part of someone's experience at Novant Health.
That is wonderful of you to say that, because sometimes we forget about the people that make us what we are.
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
Congratulations to you and your team. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.